After Gabriel posted his Snapchat story, the waiter from Seattle posted a video explaining his side of the story. Welcome to the second part of this 4-part series. Please do not send any hate to anyone mentioned in this series. These videos are simply meant to report on the news and give insight on the situation. Also, since this is part 2 of 4, please wait for the series to end before forming an overall opinion on what happened. Now let's get into the story. The waiter, who's named Sam Cooke, said throughout the dinner, James kept looking at him and asking if he was available. He confirmed he was the same boy from both Tati's Bye Sister video and Nikita's video on ex-boyfriends.
Later on that night, he started talking to the other employees about me, asking me if I had a Valentine. He especially thought that I was very attractive and he wanted to get my phone number, but the wait staff at my restaurant didn't let that happen.
The next day, Sam's sister said he should send James Charles a DM. Here's a screenshot with those messages. Sam said, "LOL, it's Sam the busser from John Howie." James replied, "How are you? Ha 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 ha. Sorry about last night. You're very, very attractive, LMAO." Sam said, "It's all good. Very flattering, actually." Sam said they continued to talk and he told James he was bi-curious, but he'd never done anything with a guy before. Later that night, James invited Sam to his hotel room. Sam agreed and the concierge brought Sam to James's room.
We ended up watching a movie, and after that movie he asked to kiss me. And I was very nervous because I had never done anything with a guy and I was bi-curious, so I said yes. We ended up making out for around an hour, and if I'm being honest, he's the worst kisser I've ever kissed. Way too much tongue.
After they made out, James wanted Sam to stay. Sam wanted to go home, so he left. They continued to talk in the following weeks, and James wanted to fly Sam out to LA for Sam's birthday.
And that kind of freaked me out because at that point I was pretty sure I was straight. So I told him in a long text message that I am straight and that if he were to fly me out, I wouldn't think it was right if I wasn't attracted to him.
Sam showed a screenshot of that text message. He wrote, "Hey, so I took some time to think about it. In all honesty, I'm pretty sure I'm straight, but I've really enjoyed talking and getting to know you, and maybe that confused me. I don't want you to think that I'm leading you on or using you, because I'm pretty sure that's happened to you in the past. If you don't want anything to do with me, I completely understand, but I really have enjoyed getting to know the person that you are." James replied, I guess I'm just a little confused. When I first messaged you asking, you told me you were bisexual right away. Then it turned to you not really knowing. Sam said he would be okay with flying out as a friend, but James declined the offer. After that exchange, James tweeted this, "I officially give up. I'm sitting sobbing in my hotel room at 8 AM when I have to be on set in an hour. This is no one's fault but my own, because my dumb continues to go for the same type of insecure cute boys and it gets me hurt every single time. I hate myself." Sam then messaged him on Instagram. Here's the screenshot. James said, "When you're drunk, the truth always comes out." So Sam replied, "Not always, but I just wanted to make sure we split on good terms." James wrote, "Yes, always. You're not straight no matter how many times you tell yourself, and I hope you figure that out sooner rather than later. And no, we didn't split on good terms." Sam replied, "How do you know that though?" They stopped talking for a while, but then Sam said James reached out to Sam, wanting to call him and get closure. After they had their call, James offered to fly Sam out again. Sam declined. James continued to talk to Sam.
He still went on to say he thought I was bisexual or gay and attracted to him when I had told him different. That pretty much went on for a long time until we kind of ended it at, "I'm legitimately not feeling anything, please stop talking to me." Later on, he went on to delete and unsend those messages, knowing he was in the wrong and he was guilty, so...
After the Gage Gomez situation happened, Sam realized James was talking to both of them at the same time and he didn't like that. Now, this is where things get a little sicky. Sam uploaded the video but then quickly deleted it. He then re-uploaded an edited version. In the original video, Sam included a FaceTime conversation with James where James confirmed he was talking to both Gage and Sam at the same time. However, recording that call was illegal. Washington has a two-party consent law. It's illegal to record a phone call, in-person conversation, or electronic communication unless all parties agree to be recorded. In this case, James was unaware he was being recorded, making the filmed FaceTime call illegal. While all this was going on, people were sharing screenshots that appeared to show James Charles contacting them. Model Jay Alvarez shared these messages. James wrote, "Hi Daddy." Jay replied, "The artistic makeup god. What's good?" James said, "Oh, love that, ha ha ha. Hi, not much, just woke up. What about you?" Jay wrote, same, just getting ready to go on a few trips. What brings you into my DMs?" James replied, "Ooh, where are you traveling to? LMAO, you're hot." Jay said, "Man, long trips. And appreciate that, my guy. I'm as straight as could be." Stephen Harrison, a popular Instagram comedian, shared his own messages with James. James wrote, "Oh wow, you're so hot." Stephen replied, "My wife is so hot." James said, "You could have just accepted the compliment, ha ha ha. Have a lovely day." Stephen wrote, "I take it as more of a compliment when someone says nice things about my marriage and my wife, but thanks anyways. Have an awesome day, man." He wrote these captions along with the screenshots. Not a lot of people know that I troll 99% of the time, except for this instance. James, you are not getting this married man. Don't ever feel you should accept a compliment, even if it's by a dude with 16 million followers. Sebastian Javier, a musician, wrote a Twitter thread sharing his experience with James. So, last year, I used to watch James Charles quite a bit, and I knew I was heading to LA, so I thought I'd DM him and see if he wanted to hang. I didn't know a lot of people in LA, so I was just trying to make some friends. We all turned out to going to an escape room, and that night I noticed him constantly trying to be touchy with me and overly compliment me, but I just took it as him being friendly. Then, after the escape room, we, his friends, him, and I, went to his house to just hang out. As soon as we got to his house, he kept trying to just be alone with me and tried to get his friends out of the room. As soon as they started to leave, he just went and hugged me really tight and started calling me names, which made me really uncomfortable. I really just wanted to leave, so I asked his friend if they could just take me back to my hotel. That night, he apologized about being overly flirty, and I was just trying to be nice and say that it was all okay. I thought he had figured out I wasn't interested. But after realizing I was honestly just trying to be friends with him, he kept calling me names like cutie every time he would talk, and would send me messages like this. Again, I don't know what to say, so I uncomfortably just kept saying it was alright. I'm not really one to start drama. I just thought I would speak up about my experience with James Charles. It's not okay to force your sexuality on others, and hopefully this will give people the message that it is okay to speak up and talk about it. You are not alone. There was also controversy around James's Tinder account. Since 2017, James has tweeted about problems with his Tinder account. "Hi, you guys deleted my account for being a catfish, but it was actually me. Can you please fix this? I need a boyfriend." "You're kidding me, Tinder. Fix this, oh my god. I would love to know what I did to continue getting warnings and my account deleted. Holy LOL. Hey Tinder, can you please stop deleting my account that I'm paying for? Maybe if your customer service that I've emailed 4 times didn't suck, we could have avoided this." And now, screenshots from straight men have surfaced that appeared to show James's profile being set to female. Someone on Twitter wrote, "James Charles has a verified Tinder account in which he is listed as a female. I assume this is to try to convince straight men into going down the gay rabbit hole with his fame and money, I guess? Kinda weird, and I don't know why Tinder would allow him to do it, let alone verify him." During my time in LA, myself and my friend both saw James Charles on Tinder. We do not have men in our preferences, which means he has set his gender to female in the Tinder settings. Other men came forward with their own screenshots. This is 100% true. I found him 2 weeks ago and was very confused. Proof. He ain't lying, LMAO. I thought I was the only one. LOL, yeah, he's popped up on my account 3 separate times. One person even said James matched with them when he landed in Australia recently. And the evidence goes back to April, when YouTuber Eich posted a video saying he matched with James on Tinder. Throughout the drama, Jeffrey tweeted about the situation. James's brother, Ian Jeffrey, tweeted, "Why does everyone act so tough on the internet?" Jeffrey quote-tweeted Ian's tweet and wrote, "Why is your brother a Why'd you really move back to NYC? Exactly. Shut the up." He later deleted the tweet. On May 12th, Jeffrey tweeted and deleted, "There's a reason that Nathan banned James Charles from ever coming over to our home again. There's a reason why I haven't seen him since Tati's birthday in February. He is a danger to society. Everything Tati said is 100% true." But people thought that wasn't exactly the case. On April 21st, 2 months after Tati's birthday, Jeffrey tweeted, "I'm watching reviews on Magic Star and seeing all the amazing feedback has me crying on the couch like a little." James replied, "Ugh, I cannot wait to try it as soon as I get home." Jeffrey said, "Miss you so much, I'm waiting for your return." He later deleted his reply to James. After Jeffrey tweeted about James, one of his old deleted tweets resurfaced. Who else wonders how big Justin Bieber's is? When Jeffrey wrote this tweet, Justin was 16 and Jeffrey was 24. Here are some more deleted tweets. "I like straight men, baby. Don't be a jerk. I wonder who's down to tonight. I've had so many straight boys that I think I deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award." On May 17th, Jeffrey addressed his deleted tweet about James Charles being a danger to society. He said he stood by everything he said.
"I stand by everything I said, but I do regret, and I don't say that often, but I do regret sending out that tweet."
Jeffrey said he could have handled his issues behind closed doors and didn't need to make it public.
"I was very hot-headed. I had seen a lot of disturbing things behind the scenes."
He said Nathan was disturbed by some of James's behavior.
And Nathan was really grossed out by a lot of behavior that he saw. He took a trip with me and James and it went really bad. And things were never the same after that.
Jeffrey said he's in love with Nathan and he'll always respect his opinions and wishes, but he still loved James.
So me and James started to get distant and things got really weird. But that doesn't mean I don't love and care about someone. Because I said one sentence does not erase the history we have.
He said he would never cancel James because he had made mistakes in the past.
Guess what? This person right here, has had a history of horrible, dumb mistakes. So there is no way that I'm saying, James, bye. No, that's not it. He needs to learn. He needs to grow.
Jeffrey also said no one should compare his relationship with Nathan to anyone else's.
Do not compare my situation to anyone else's ever, okay? I am in a long-term, amazing relationship with Nathan, and a lot of people may not understand that. He only was with women before me. I know that may be a crazy concept, but don't compare my situation to someone else's ever.
He then addressed some of his deleted tweets.
Girl, if people try to re-drag up about you every 6 months, you'd want them deleted too. There's already screenshots. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just tired of hearing about that subject. So, you can take a 4-second video clip and a bunch of old tweets and try to spin a narrative. Not today, baby.
Shane Dawson also got involved in the situation. He tweeted, "Feeling sad. Everything feels so dark right now. Even though I believe some people need to be humbled, I also could never enjoy watching someone go through something like this. Today, I want to focus on good stuff. I feel like I have tea poisoning from seeing all this drama. Send a nice text to a friend today. Give someone a hug. Tweet a link to your favorite music video. I don't know, something nice. I feel like we all need that right now." On May 14th, Nikita Dragon tweeted, "Heard a situation needed some clarification. My friend was in an emergency and texted me in the moment. Unfortunately, since Dragon Beauty used all of our marketing budget on the fantasy, I connected him with Sugar Bear. Nothing shady." Attached were screenshots from 2 text message conversations. The first screenshot was from a conversation between James and Nikita on April 20th. James wrote, "Babe, can you do me a favor and text your Sugar Bear person and ask if they have any extra artist passes for this weekend? And that story? I'm in VIP and I'm getting attacked. Need help, LOL." Nikita replied, "Yeah, of course. 2 secs." James said, "Thank you so much." Nikita wrote, "They said yes. Can I give them your number?" James replied, "OMG, yes. Thank you so much, OMFG." The second screenshot was from a group text between Nikita, YouTuber Bretman Rock, and Sugar Bear Hair. Nikita wrote, "I got the longest, craziest text from James begging me to ask if you guys could get him an artist pass because he's being attacked, LOL." The Sugar Bear Hair person replied, "James Charles? Yes, give him my number." However, the screenshots didn't make sense. In James's Sugar Bear Hair ad, he said the company helped him with security during weekend 1 of Coachella, which was from April 12th to 14th. Nikita's messages show James asking for security help on April 20th, which was weekend 2. Plus, he had the artist pass before arriving at Coachella on April 12th, implying that he made the deal with Sugar Bear Hair before the festival. In Here for the Tease video, she pointed out the artist pass on his wrist in a Snapchat story posted at around 7 a.m. T-Spill also pointed out other differences in James's stories. On May 14th, T-Spill tweeted, "Alright, so James texted Nikita asking if she could get him a Sugar Bear Hair sponsorship, but he told me that he was being mobbed and Sugar Bear reached out to him. Sister lied to me." Attached to the tweet was a screenshot showing part of James's statement to T-Spill. James wrote, "So I was getting mobbed like crazy and the Sugar Bear team heard about it from a few influencers that were there, and they texted me and were like, 'Hey James, we have an extra artist and safari pass for you and a friend if you need to get backstage.'" Gabriel Zamora replied to T-Spill, "Where does he ask for a sponsorship? He states they texted him. She asked if he could give them his number. She told them he is getting mobbed, hence why they text him. Are you not reading? Why does he have to tell you she was the connect? You about everything." T-Spill quote tweeted Gabriel's tweet and said, "He said I'll story. That's him asking for a sponsorship. Do you not read? Why should he have to tell me? Because we were texting for over an hour getting a statement that he didn't end up letting me use." T-Spill then tweeted, "James made it seem like he was being mobbed and Sugar Bear Hair rushed to his rescue, when he really texted his friends asking if he could have a deal. He had time to put thought and emotion into it, but his only emotion was wanting to enjoy Coachella." Attached to the tweet was a screenshot that showed more of James's statement. "And I said, absolutely, yes please, what do you need me to do?" And they said, "One IG story for our new sleep vitamins and you can post after the festival on Monday." And I said, "Give me the pen to sign." Like, there was no thought, no emotion behind it, other than panic and wanting to be able to enjoy the festival that I just dragged all of my best friends back to so we could remake our memories that were ruined from the weekend before by a clout-chasing boy. Gabriel also responded to the timeline difference in a conversation with a fan. "Yeah, just cause he met them weekend one and they helped with security doesn't mean it was the same weekend. I can see how you're hearing that, but I'm hearing them as the two separate statements that they are. He met them weekend one and they helped with security." James's fans also had a financial impact from James's downfall. After Tati's video, James's merch company, Sisters Apparel, appeared to have been dropped from their parent company, Killer Merch, which is owned by Jeffree Star, and the website is no longer working. On May 14th, Sisters Apparel tweeted, "Hey, long time no see. We're sad to announce that everyone will temporarily be unable to place orders at Sisters Apparel. However, if you've purchased anything from our store, it will still be shipped out to you. We'll be back soon and we are sorry for any inconvenience." People weren't too happy. One person said, "All I can say is James Charles and Sisters Apparel better give full refunds for canceled order on the pastel restock pre-orders. I want to cancel my order and receive a full refund and their customer service aren't responding to me. Is this really the way to act right now?" I finally got a response. "Hey sister, I've looked into order and unfortunately our shipping facility processed your package before we were able to cancel it for you. Your order is en route to the address you provided at purchase. We apologize for any inconvenience." Other people are trying to get refunds or cancel their orders. James Charles, "So what's happening with my sister's hoodie I never got? No email updates and it's a lot of money to be throwing around to wait for right now. I still want it, but if that's not even possible, I don't want to wait a couple weeks to be told I'm getting a refund. Same here. They won't refund my money and they shipped it out right afterwards. Give me a damn refund on my tickets and my hoodie. I emailed Sisters Apparel and they told me my hoodie was delivered and it wasn't. This is a whole mess. Issue refunds, James Charles. You're only making yourself look bad." Some people called out Jeffree Star directly. "Jeffree Star, if you had something to do with Sisters Apparel going down, you better fix your I'm going to James's tour in July. Don't be a just cause you're a petty guru. People who support him still want to buy merch, and just cause you own the company doesn't mean you can ruin it for the supporters. In my opinion, Jeffree waited till the Killer Merch and Sisters Apparel contract expired, hence why now Jeffree spoke up about what James is doing. Contracts are a strong thing, just ask Tati's husband. And fans also want refunds on their sister's tour tickets. What's the refund policy on my sister's tour tickets? Asking for me, specifically. I'd like to get the refund for sister's tour. I don't want to meet James Charles anymore. I don't support a person who thinks he is a celebrity and can do whatever he wants with no respect and always puts others down in the same community as him. #bye sister. I've emailed Ticketmaster and I've called them and they said when we accept the terms and conditions, we accepted that we will get a refund under no circumstance. And on the Sisters Tour website, it literally says no, all sales are final. Talk about money hungry. On May 12th, Tati tweeted, "There won't be a video tomorrow. My heart is still too heavy. I feel like I need to remind you that we can hold truth and inspire change without grabbing onto hate. Honor your blessings. Don't abuse them. Celebrating pain will only bring it to your door. Love you guys. See you soon." And on May 16th, she broke her silence with a video titled, "Why I Did It." She said she was still taking a break from filming, but wanted to answer some questions because the situation blew up more than she expected. Tati said she thought she would be the one to take the big loss.
I thought I was going against, millions and millions of subscribers, and that my separate part of the internet, my 5 million, would be affected, and that I would be the one losing subscribers for speaking up, and that I was going against someone with a lot more power.
She knew it would cause controversy, but she said she wants the hate against James to stop.
I want the picking sides and the abusive memes and the language and all of that. I really hope on both sides it can stop. That's not why I made the video.
Tati said she meant for the video to be a wake-up call for James.
It was me trying to reach someone who I found completely unreachable, and I had been trying to deliver the same message so many times because this wasn't just about one thing.
She said the video was about many things, and it was mainly about James's inability to be honest.
It's about someone who reaches across all platforms 30 million people that are children, dominantly children, and who is losing the ability to get honest more and more each day.
She said she tried to get through to him in private, and she doesn't hate James Charles.
It's painful to watch someone that you have cared about be dragged, and to know that this all started because of me, and I don't think anyone deserves that.
The video was filmed on May 15th, and Tati said she tried to meet up with James to talk to him in person in one of the Google offices, a neutral location away from the public. She wasn't ready to be friends with him again, but wanted to tell him to his face that she didn't hate him, she still loved him. Tati said she doesn't feel good about what's happening to James.
There is no celebration in what's happening. And if I could give all of the new success back and the new subscribers back, I would.
She doesn't believe James is truly canceled, but he does need better people around him, and she knows she'll never be that person for him again. She also mentions her family being contacted by the media because of the situation, and she's been asked to do several interviews.
If I really wanted to take him down and ruin him and cancel James Charles, I would have been at every studio, and I would have been sharing every little detail that I could, and just know that I didn't.
And she said everyone needs to give James the space to change his behavior.
I think that we owe it to James to let him figure it out and heal, and I hope that he does that, and I hope he seeks out people that have his best interest and not just people on his payroll, because you need that, and you deserve that.
She talked about still needing to love James.
With James Charles, we need to love him. We need to be able to call people out and get them to wake up to what's wrong and right, but also give them the chance to figure that out.
Near the end of the video, she encouraged people to be kind to each other while this all played out, and she commented on public perception online.
The internet is the only place where if you cry too much, you're a victim, and if you suck it up and power through, you're a and I'm just trying to find the middle.
People had mixed reactions to the video. A lot of people respected Tati for addressing the situation. Nah, listen, I've got mad respect for Tati Westbrook. To be honest, she could have left it and let herself rise and rise, but she came straight in with the enough is enough, and that's something you gotta respect, man. I felt her pain through that screen. Shut up, everyone. I'm so glad that Tati made this video. I think it's really important for everyone to see how genuinely she wants James to hear this message and to make a big change as a result. A lot of people predicted that she wouldn't be celebrating the 10 million milestone, or even just the large influx in followers. And I guess to me, it's just a bit sad that she's not able to, currently, celebrate the achievement. I'm hoping that James makes a video and pledges to get help, to see a counselor and talk about these issues, to surround himself with better people, to go back to his roots and be with his parents and family for a while. I really appreciated her words about how she did this because she loves James, not because she hates him. I think many people confuse love with blind loyalty sometimes. Still don't like him, but I do think this video was very well done. Someone also addressed why Tati may not be calling Jeffree Star out after his old tweets emerged. I don't think she is a hypocrite for not calling him out too. It seems like Jeffree is a decent friend to Tati, at least has been so far, and she seems to see the best in people. In the case of James, there was probably very little best left to see. Obviously, I don't know her personally, but she seems quite motherly, and probably thinks that Jeffree is remorseful for his actions and is trying to change. So unless he does something completely despicable, she'll keep being friends with him. And others saw Tati's shame. It's very apparent watching the video that she feels a lot of guilt, like she's ashamed of herself. During the video, she struggles to look at the camera at multiple points, and to be honest, seeing all the people saying horrible things to him and to her, it makes sense. I don't think the intention in her original video was to have people hate him. I think it was a last-ditch effort to get him to reevaluate his behavior. I don't think she expected her words to carry much weight in the conversation, but she was proven wrong. Regardless of what others might say about her, it's clear that she really did love James. In my opinion, she's absolutely heartbroken about this. More memes came out. Me, I'm so sick of all this James Charles drama. Tati, why I did it. Me. Tati Westbrook after uploading her new video. Tati Westbrook really built James's career, tore it down, and is now giving it back. An icon. James even started gaining subscribers, but some people weren't fans of the video. A few people thought it was a calculated move. I don't get the point of this follow-up video besides damage control, and it furthers my feelings that this is way more calculated than she wants people to think. Like she still loves him and this was to help him, but they'll never be friends, and then again vaguely insinuating that he sucks, but then saying she wishes she can give back followers and her spirituality? Like, people took her words out of context and are being so mean to James, and she never wanted any of this, but she goes ahead and slips another vague "James is dangerous" in there like she doesn't know exactly how people will take that. She's a smart businesswoman, and that's the only nice thing I can say at this point. While others thought she was naive for not expecting the fallout. She said she didn't expect the impact that the video had, but she posted a 40-odd minute video basically exposing James's behavior. It wasn't a quick 10-minute thing. It was well thought out and her wording was eloquent. Her then saying that she wanted to set up a meeting and how much she loves James, etc., etc. It seems a bit toxic. I don't like James, and I don't defend what he's done, but Tati can't release a video claiming he's done these disgusting things, then act like a martyr. This video made me feel uncomfortable. This is the end of part 2. Again, please wait until the end of the 4-part series to form your overall opinion. In the next part, James exposes Tati, Jeffree, and the waiter from Seattle, and he brought his receipts. All that and more coming up in part 3.